Looks like both my streams are working good. Now where were we at? Oh yeah. Let's see, new orders for Sam, mail received. Okay, still keeping on, Sam. Me, I've been practicing going outside longer and further each time. Thought I'd conquer my fears at one point. I'd be making deliveries like nobody's business before long. That was before I wandered into mule territory for the first time. I panicked and dropped damn near everything I was carrying. Guess it belongs to them now. That's hilarious. That little hiccup aside, I managed to put up a few signs and watchtowers and other stuff I figured guys like you might appreciate, so it's not like it's all bad. Haven't met any other porters face to face yet, but I can tell they're liking what I've done. As in they've given me likes. Oxy and smart drugs might help to level me out, but I tell you, when someone hits you with that like, it's a feeling like no other. That confirmation that you've made a positive difference in someone else's life, it's grand, man. Anyway, good luck with everything. Sending all the love and likes. And thanks again for all your help. The Kyle Apprentice show running like a dream, and it kind of feels like one too, seeing all these new buildings popping up out here. Hasn't solved all our problems, of course. The nearby wastelands still crawling with BTs, but now we can obtain a good chunk of our supplies via the network, and they can't interfere with that. To think we're connected even all the way out here. Didn't used to think it was such a special thing. The whole world was one big network back before the Death Stranding. Video, audio, text, every bit of information was available for one and all, but now we've gone one better. The Cow Network and the printer can be used to send tangible things. Well, in a way, welcome to the new America. Once we're able to send food and medicine too, you won't have to put your neck on the line for our sake anymore. I hope that day comes soon. I really do. If you can send tangible things, how come when I put stuff in my private locker in one part, I can't pull it out in another? That would be sending tangible stuff. There we go, it's acknowledging the controller now. Let's get cleaned up. I did go out there throwing all them grenades and getting all that blood splashed on me.
EX grenade number 0.
seeing as how it took a bunch of valves that time, and usually it only takes one, I'm guessing it's adding up the amount of times I've missed and getting all the stuff they need in one trip.
EX grenade number 1.
EX grenade number 1 restocked in private locker. So every time
That should suffice. Glad to see everything's in good working order. Another of our new EX grenades, the number 1. So named because it contains a vaporized extract formulated from your urine. Compared to our first iteration, this EX grenade contains a higher concentration of your fluids, which should make it more effective against BTs. Whenever you avail yourself of your private room's facilities, we will collect the results and produce additional units for your use. So you needn't worry about running out.
that's what I thought. So now I have 2 things of the EX grenades, and then there's the ones I can make. So I'm wondering if the EX grenades, yeah, I got my mic on good. I wonder if using those over the other ones will further the research on that faster. Let's find out. We're gonna, if I examine a weapon rack, can I? I see, examining the weapon rack, just pneumatic grenade level 1. EX grenade. A capsule containing Sam's bodily fluids, excrement, and other waste products. Hartman theorized that since Sam's blood is effective against BTs, perhaps these substances might work in the same way, and began collecting them whenever Sam used the shower and toilet. Different bodily fluids are thought to have different effects on BTs, but the exact details remain unclear. Handling other people's bodily waste is not pleasant. Still, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So I need to go ahead and finish using up all the EX grenades. Is what it looks like to me. And let's leave. I'll take a couple of the hermetic grenades, but I'm also going to make sure I have the EX grenades. Looks like that one on my right shoulder is damaged. Has my AC tripped off? Fucking idiot. Think you could keep it safe. Man like you. I'd run on that bet. Just you and me now, baby. That's all I got. Keep you safe. No matter what.
Less than
Departures ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, first, what orders are there? Yeah, see, we're not messing with those right now. Private locker. This one can still go for a while. Those can go for a little while. Alright, so we're going to take... Alright, so I get EX number 1 from the toilet, EX 0 from the shower. So we're going to take 2 of these out, 2 of those out. Alright, now... I want to have 4 blood bags at least. That one's about empty. The tool rack has a ladder. I have a ladder here. Alright, you know what, we're just going to run with what we got. I'm only rocking 50 kilograms. That one's 30 of 30. What about the one I'm carrying? 30 of 30, so we're good there. Do I have any of the PCCs on me? 1. These are smalls. So in reality, I should be able to carry this. There. That gives me a little bit extra. What can I fabricate now? Blood bag, container repair, PCC, climbing anchor ladder, boot support skeleton, maser gun, pneumatic grenades. Can I recycle from my private locker? Yeah, there's only 2 of those left. I want to get rid of stuff that's already used or damaged. Thank you. What's in the share locker? Bunch of stuff people dropped. Alright, good enough? Good enough.
Thank
Alright,
you
let's get
for
out
your
of here.
contribution.
Alright, so I'm supposed to be heading where? Port Knot City? It looks like either way I have to cross the water. So what we'll do is we'll come down here, cross over, shoot out this way. BTs. I'm actually thinking I might be better off putting the important stuff on my person. That way, when I'm throwing grenades too close to my bike, it's not a big deal. Alright, well, let's head out and see what we got. Or maybe I should just go out on foot. I don't know. How much weight is even on here?
Have a pleasant journey.
We'll stop by and charge it first.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Weapons restrictions lifted. Rest is advised.
Get as far as we can. Alright, let's try the X grenade number 1. X grenade number 1. Alright, so I can't hit him a second time with it.
We've got company. Keep it cool. Yeah, I feel you. Show yourself. Pretty fucking scary, huh? Aren't you a looker?
Knew I should have brought more grenades with me. I got those three right there pissed off.
Pretty fucking scary, huh? Show yourself.
What the hell is this? If I hadn't gotten stuck on that rock, I probably could have got out of there. But it doesn't matter. Let's do... Here's what we're gonna do here. System. Let's go with the latest. Let's see where it saved me at.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
Alright, so we're gonna make one major change. Last time we took, I definitely still want to take some of these because I think using them matters. Alright. Alright, so I got EX, 2 1s, 2 0s. Alright. What we're gonna do is, that's a small, small, small. Alright. Reorganize everything. So I'm sitting at 42 kilograms of my max weight. My bike has the age stuff, has this stuff. But this time around I have 2 zeros and 2 1s, but it looks like all those do is make them kind of move around. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30 pneumatic grenades. So that's 30 I can use to kill them. So we're going to throw a few of the EX zeros to essentially try it out for the scientist people, because they want to know how they work. And then we're going to clear our path with actual grenades. And what I could do, use the zeros and stuff so that when I drive up on one and I have to jump off the bike, that's actually a great idea. When I drive up on one and have to jump off the bike, I can use the 0 or the 1 because they don't cause an explosion or damage to anything. Use that to get it away from my bike. Then I can use a grenade to kill it once it's no longer close enough where I damage my cargo.
Pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
VT territory starts back here. I feel like I'd made it down in here before I hit the VT territory last time. Yeah, I think I was somewhere in here. That's mules. Looks like if someone really wanted to on foot, they could go this way. I wonder if that goes around to BT territory if you just end up having BTs up here. It's already started raining this time?
go!
Easy now.
This is a little nerve-wracking. The reason I'm making sure to go pick up the stuff that they leave behind is every 1,000 of that you get, it makes it easier for you to carry. There it is. It is coming closer, but it's supposed to be far enough away. I should be able to keep going. That looks like a good spot to wait out a time fall, doesn't it? Now that we've gotten through that, let's food beat DB.
It's okay. It's alright. Everything's okay. It's okay. It's alright. Someone's out here.
Alright, and alright, so we're going to spray the containers to fix them up best we can, and then we're going to try to hit them through. Much better. When we get back, I'll grab another thing of it and bring them up to 100% before I turn everything in. Alright, so we need to get to here. That way I don't get off track anywhere. Something tells me I'm going to be jumping some cliffs now. What, did I lose some cargo? Oh, I did. I lost an X grenade. Is that all? Oh no, I lost a Matic grenade too. Well, that's all I dropped. We're good.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, first things first. We are going to private locker. Nope. Alright, so I can't. Well, good thing they're not that bad. Cool. And I think what really matters is the actual damage, not the package damage.
You the porter? The one-man army sent to do the work of a team? You and your 2 feet to fill all them boots. Cargo's in perfect condition. I won't lie, that's some feat.
Nice. Almost 3 full stars on the first trip. I can now carry more cargo.
So you here to usher us into a new chiral age or some shit?
Yeah. That cool?
Hell yeah, go for it. Been waiting forever and a day for this.
Look at that. We've got almost half the country. Is it seriously saying there's a BT right there in the middle of the city? That's crazy.
Wait. Where'd you get that? That little guy? Same as mine. Where the hell did you get it?
Yeah, I can't really say. But the little guy, he came with the pod, if you gotta know.
And who'd you get the pod from?
Igor, from Corpse Disposal.
My little brother. So, what? He just gave one of these to you. Why?
I was there with him, at the end. We were moving a body. Things went to shit. There's BTs everywhere. And one of them grabbed him. So he told me to take it and run.
That right. So what's your story? You lived through a catastrophe like that, only to keep on doing the same work? Okay. Been a long time coming, I suppose. You take good care of that little guy. He belongs with the expedition. With you.
All right.
Better if you take this with you too, I reckon. Can't think of anyone who could use it more.
Ah, cool. He's giving me more grenades and shit.
Port Knot City is back on the grid. This community, a part of the UCA. Their data, a part of our shared wisdom. With enough time and enough chiral printers, they'll be able to build ships. And one day, the waters will be ours again. All because you led the way. Though what follows in your wake isn't always good. Any city that joins the UCA becomes a bigger target for the terrorists. But we have to accept the dangers and press on, no matter what. The rest of America is waiting, Sam. Waiting for you to take the first step and connect them to the chiral network. I know you can reach them. Make us whole again.
Thanks. One more C in the UCA, huh? So, you fixing to cross the lake and head west?
Yeah. We got a boat?
No, not for years now. Terrorists took out everything bridges that floats. Only boat in town belongs to a private courier.
Private courier? Don't tell me. Fragile Express?
That's the one. I already spoke with their rep. I'm having them load the boat with some of the supplies you brought us. I'll bet the folks in Lake Knot will be tickled pink to see someone come into port. Been a while, I expect. Head on down to the harbor when you're ready. It's right outside the distro center. Don't worry, Port Knot never gets the rain. Feel free to rest up in your room before you head out.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
What I'm debating is if I should recycle all my blood containers and hematic grenades and put on the fresh ones. Alright, the bike's been repaired.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Ever since you told me about my brother, I haven't been able to stop thinking about him. I want to make one thing clear, though. I don't blame you for what happened. Igor wouldn't either. I know that it's weird, though. We weren't all that close, and back when he was alive, I'd go weeks without thinking about him. But now, well, ain't that the way these things always go? He still got that little keepsake of his? Sounds kind of stupid, but I started thinking of it as like his alter ego or something. You know, it was his dream to go west with the second expedition, right? He never made it, but if his favorite toy does, it almost feels like it would make up for it, at least a little. You showed the little guy the sights now, you hear? Lord knows I'll never get to see them. Let's just scroll through these, make sure everything is gone so I can get rid of the explanation points telling me to look at shit.
can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm gonna take you wherever you want to go.
Alright, let's start with that.
Thank you for your
Now let's do manage cargo. I can have more than one pair of boots on the boot clip. Did not know that. There we go. Neither is damaged. Those have no container. What about the ones up here? Alright, so none of those have a container technically. Alright, cool.
Or contribution.
So let's start with private locker. There's 4 blood bags. Chromatic. So that's the 20 I need. Alright. That and a pair of boots are going to get recycled. Reverse trike has an anchor, 2 ladders, and a PCC. So 4 small. What I could do is there. I wish it'd stop asking me that. The headset's not even attached to the PlayStation, it's attached to my computer where I'm doing the remote play. Alright, I think that brings my cargo down to where I want it. So confirm that. And now we can go to the recycling center, because there is a support skeleton and a pair of damaged boots on a recycle. Now, I greatly drained their amount of chiral, so I'm going to give back a little bit. We're going to give them 146. So recycle. There we go. We're going to recycle 146 chiral. That gives them 200 out of the 300 they can have. The garage says my bike is in great shape. And everything else looks good too, so I think we can take off now.
Thank you for your contribution.
Wait, I did not check to see if there was any orders for me to take with me. There's not, okay. Honestly, I might just store this. That's what we're gonna do for now. We know what's on it. I'm gonna store it. No. There may be room on the boat to take it with us, so let's find out.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on.
Thought you said they never get the rain here. Pretty certain they just said no rain here, no VTs, etc., etc. Now all of a sudden the rain showed up, VTs just showed up. And this guy, who the hell are you?
The name's Higgs. The particle of God that permeates all existence. Ah, so it was you that dragged him into all this. Bloodied but unvowed. What's that? Bridget Strand is dead. America's last president dead and burned. Oh, and now the girl's been chosen to take Mommy's place. Well, that won't wash. She's not cut out for politics, is she? Oh, but don't worry. I'll find her. And I'll keep her real safe. You see, I've come to understand the truth of the Death Stranding. Oh, there's so much you people don't know. The girl, for instance. She's not like you or me. Dooms ain't her thing. And she's more into destruction on a worldwide scale. An extinction entity. Oh, it's so hard to form connections when you can't shake hands. Fortunately, I've got a good connection to the other side. Now you're no bridge. But me, I'm bound to all of it. This world, that world, and our sweet little angel of death. You're on the menu. All it'll take is one itty-bitty void out to blow us all to kingdom come. So how about it? Aren't you getting tired of the grind? Isn't this what you've been waiting for this whole time? A game over.
Heads up, Sam.
Let's go!
According to our damage assessments, it would only take a single void out to total Port Knot City. A single BT allowed to make contact with a civilian would be enough. We can't let that happen. You've got to deal with that DT right now.
Let's go!
I see your you sent a message and I'll respond in a second. Can't really look at it right this second. This will be my first real fight against something big. Does that actually pause it? What's up? How you doing? Looks like you've already left, but if not, I'm here. It's just a little harder to read the chat when you're in your very first boss fight.
Let's go!
Oh shit. I'm guessing that told us exactly where I was. I don't know about favorite since I've only been playing it for a couple days, but it's definitely good. Trying to beat it since number 2 came out 2 days ago.
Let's go!
There it is. like a hill. It says climb, climb.
Let's go!
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response since it's blazing right across the top of the freaking screen.
Let's go!
I just said it's right on the top of my screen. Why'd you even have to ask that? Are you looking at the stream?
Let's go!
No offense, but whether you can hear me or not shouldn't change the fact that what you asked me is right on the top of the screen. It's in the bio and it's in the description for this stream. It also has a caveat for any artist who are reaching out. No offense, but I'm not adding anyone on my Discord who doesn't follow the channel.
Incredible. Simply incredible. For the first time in history, a human being has defeated a BT. Were you not a repatriate, I doubt it would have been possible. Not only does contact with your fluids pose no risk of triggering a void out, but in much the same way as your car is rejected by the beach, your blood can be used to expel BTs from our world and return them to the other side. You've given us hope, Sam. Perhaps we may yet be saved.
Be proud, my friend. Emily's still waiting for you in the west. Head to your boat. It's ready. Get those supplies to Lake Knot City. We're just getting started.
Let's go!
What's the name of your community?
Let's go!
That still doesn't answer what the name of it is.
Let's go!
Gotcha. You're PDS and it's 14,000 members, not 13.
Let's go!
I've been in it for months, and the only thing that's gotten me so far is a bunch of artists asking me to let them do stuff on my channel for exorbitant fees.
Let's go!
It's one thing to push your art on somebody. It's another thing when you start on their very first stream, and then even after they contract somebody to start doing the work, they try to convince you need to contract them as well, even though you're not even doing this and making money on it. The artist industry is very predatory, and I'm at the point now where it's even in my description of my channel and my bios telling artists, unless you've been to my stream for multiple weeks, don't message me.
Let's go!
What do you mean I didn't maintain my channel?
Let's go!
Yeah, I'm not stressed over affiliating, and obviously you haven't looked at my channel. I mean, it's got logos, it's got banners, I even have merch. I mean, you can't really get much further than that.
Let's go!
I'm not worried about the price. I just told you I already have an artist handling my stuff. My issue is people that come into your channel expecting you to spend money on their shit pretty much, and they either literally followed you 30 seconds before that, haven't watched any of your streams, and start pretty much filling you full of shit about how great you are, and then hit you with the, well, let me make you better so I can do art for you after you've already told them you have art. Or just so you can point out that, well, if you go look at my channel, you'll see I have banners, logos, and everything professionally done. And then they say, well, you ought to get rid of those for mine. You're pretty much telling the gamer you don't give a shit what he's done. You want it to be yours because you want to make money. I mean, I have merch, I have professionally done logos, I have everything. And I've only been streaming for a month and a half. I don't need anything to change.
Let's go!
Have a pleasant journey. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Good morning, Sam. Thank you for your contribution. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Keep on keeping on.
Have a pleasant journey.
Gonna catch a ride on that boat, Sam? Before you do, be aware that you'll have to leave behind any cargo you haven't gotten around to delivering. It'd be a shame to abandon something important, though, especially if you were close to finishing a run. My advice, put that stuff in your private locker in Port Knot City. Or, if you're feeling responsible, you could just delay your boat trip until you've tied up loose ends. It's your call.
Sam Porter Bridges. Storing vehicle. Standing.
There's one thing I want to check before hopping off.
Have a pleasant journey.
There's a zip line. Let's run out the proper way.
Have a pleasant journey.
There's a bridge there.
Have a pleasant journey.
There's that.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Zip line straight forward. This is what I want to check out. There's a zip line out here. I want to know where it goes. So if I can make use of it, I will. Absolutely.
Well, at least you know your limits, huh?
Now where is that zip line? To my right.
Yeah.
It says I see it over here.
Steady.
I swear I saw the zip line there when I came in. Now I'm not seeing it. Oh well, it's not here.
There we go.
Looks like I can go up this way, go through that way. So I think this is the way I was coming the first time, and there was a road on the first trip. So I think I ended up way down here before I got caught by the BTs. What I'm in debate on is, should I head back and look for that cube that they asked me to get, or gonna come back and do it later?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Welcome to Port Knot City. Proceed to distribution center. clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I guess before proceeding on, I don't know.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Sam, has your unread mail been piling up? You might be missing out on helpful tips or even special rewards. At least make sure to read the priority mails, the ones with yellow subject lines.
Alright, so we're going to save there. Bam, saved. And I am going to call it because I need to start getting ready for work.